The San Isidro port of entry in Southern California is the busiest land border crossing in the Western Hemisphere. Last year, according to the U.S. Bureau of Transportation, roughly 14.9 million vehicles, as well as 1.6 billion worth of goods, cross back and forth every day. However, the residents of San Isidro, which is 93% Hispanic, have not felt the economic boom. The region is home to almost 70,000 people who live below the federal poverty level. Per the San Isidro School District, nearly 1 in 3 students are homeless. Many residents are also worried about the port of entry's impact on their health. Crossing vehicles sit in traffic for up to 2 or 3 hours, idling exhaust into the immediate area. Children are forced to breathe this polluted air, which studies have directly linked to childhood respiratory issues.
Idling is when a vehicle is stopped. It's the motor's running, but it's stopped. It gives out higher emissions than as if it were running on the freeway.
There's higher asthma rates in San Isidro. What do? The federal government has a border right in the middle of this community.
Last year, a major expansion of the crossing was finally completed, which will increase vehicle traffic at an estimated 87% by 2030.
So since the border expansion plan actually came out back in the mid-2000s, the community had a lot of concern of what it would bring to San Isidro, air pollution-wise, traffic-wise, different impacts.
The federal government claims the expansion will present no negative health and safety risks to children. But despite this, residents are not convinced. For example, Miguel Cornejo, a local farm owner, can attest to the visible impact of air pollution. The visual evidence points towards a clear case of environmental injustice towards the residents of San Isidro.
We're involved in projects in Tijuana that have air monitoring projects, and then also in San Isidro thinking about how the air quality is really, really horrible here, and we're in the top 25 census tracts for the state of California.
Taking matters into their own hands, Casa Familiar recently obtained funding from Cal EPA to conduct their own air pollution study.
Casa Familiar was one of the few key players in the room discussing environmental justice issues and bringing those to the table in general. Those weren't on the mind of people who were in the Department of Homeland Security.
For now, Casa Familiar is focused on taking steps to mitigate the environmental damage on the community.
This is the best moment now to act. So then you start installing, for example, this is like a dream, but like you start installing air quality and filtration systems in the schools so the kids don't have poor indoor air quality. You make sure that the kids don't go outside when there's a fire burning, because if you have asthma, that will exacerbate your asthma. And so it's about connecting the environment to the health and wellness of the community, which is already the core mission of Casa Familiar.